Hi, I hope everyone enjoyed this week's chapters. Chapters 6 and 7 from this week taught me a lot about the editing techniques that goes into filmmaking that make a film successful. In Chapter 6 on page 165, it is stated that the editor's job is to guide our thoughts, associations, and emotional responses effectively, which to me sounds like a very stressful job. But it is very important that the audience's emotions are triggered during a movie in order to keep them drawn in and focused on the meaning and to create an everlasting impact. Some concepts that I found the most interesting were the transitions, such as the wipe, fade in and fade out, the flip frame, and the dissolve. Although I've seen many of these techniques used before, of course, due to watching several movies over the years, the one I found the most interesting was the dissolve transition. This transition is used to make viewers aware of a major scene in a movie, which I think is very important because not all viewers may know. Although it should be obvious, it may be hard to tell sometimes. So with an impact like a transition from the dissolve transition can really help the audience and set the tone for the movie. This form of transition also appears in several movies due to pretty much every movie has at least one major scene, but majority of movies have several throughout the storyline. Another concept I found very interesting was the established shot technique. I found this technique particularly interesting because it appears in a large majority of the beginning of movies. As I looked back, I remembered times when this technique was used in movies that I've watched and how it created an impact on the movie I was watching and really set the tone for how the movie was going to play out, and it gets your mind ready for what you're about to see and experience. Since I am also kind of a picky person when it comes to movies, it also allows me to get a sense on if I will like the movie or if it has a good potential to have a lasting impact on me. After reading this week's chapters and looking back on films that I've seen in the past, I can now easily recognize some of the techniques the editors have used in order to make a film successful and impact the audience, and I can relate it to how that film might have impacted me. Thank you.